Hey everyone, it's Angie. Today I want to talk to you about what sold this weekend on eBay. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, Angie Resells. I am a part-time reseller. I find items to flip from the bins, yard sales, thrift stores, and liquidation lots, and I sell them on eBay for a profit. So let's get right started, see what we sold. First item is a Milani face palette. As you can see, I've had multiples of these. Let's switch to a better view. There we go. I've had multiples of these. Sold them for $9.95 a piece. Now that includes free shipping, but I got these in a lot of a bunch of makeup that I purchased, and I think I paid about 60 cents an item. So at $9.95 including shipping, it was 4 ounces, super inexpensive to ship. So decent profit, especially when you can sell multiples. The next item is this Rampage corset. This is something I picked up at the bins. As you can imagine, it weighs probably 3 ounces, so the cost of goods was under 50 cents. It was $8.95 and the buyer paid shipping. The next item, these are Jobst compression socks. Now I got these in a liquidation lot, bought some pallets. There was a bunch of these Jobst, and they have done extremely well. My cost of goods in all of these is about $2 a pair. These ones actually sold for a best offer of $21. That included shipping, but they're first class, so really easy to pop them in a poly bag. The next item I sold was this New Wave cook set. It's just the steamer and the fondue set, and so it had the fondue sticks with it. As you can see, it was still brand new, but I did take it out of the box for photographing. It sold for $22.95 plus the buyer paid shipping. I think they paid $16.95, and it ended up being about $14 for shipping, so I ended up making a little bit of money on that shipping. Okay, the next item is Mucinex, the DMs. Now, couple things. One is I had 8 of these, so it doesn't look like a big profit at $7.95 a piece, but times 8, not so bad. My cost of goods was about $1 a piece on these, so it was a little bit higher than I wanted to spend, but it was in a great big palette of about 1,000 items, so they averaged out. Some of them were better items than others. This one was kind of a low-end one. This little guy is the Tasmanian Devil. He's pretty cute, but he was very small, only 8 inches total. He sold for $8.95. I'll sell that all day long. I paid 25 cents for him. The buyer even paid shipping on that, so good sale for me. Now, he did take a little bit to sell. I think I probably had him for about 3 months. Here's another one of my items from my liquidation palette. These Alka-Seltzer Power Max, same thing. I had 4 of them, if you could see. All 4 of them have sold at $8.50 a piece. A lot of times people would bundle items so that they could get, shipped together, which is great for me because I end up saving and only having to pay shipping once. So that was great. The next item, I just thought this was interesting. It just reminded me of when I was really super young, having a clothesline outside. I don't know if people do that anymore, but this is one of those retractable clotheslines. It's a plastic reel. It was new in this packaging, and it sold for $12.95 plus shipping, which was pretty high. It was $10 for shipping. And I think it took every bit of that to ship it because it ended up going in a regional A box. So I just hit it right on the nose with the shipping there. Okay, the next item is I bought some Stitch Fix new tag clothes. This was one of those. It was a super cute striped cardigan, navy blue and white. It's by Fate. I think I had about 7 of these, but different sizes. This one was a medium. Oh, I guess it's black and white, not blue and white. In any case, sold for $16.95. That included shipping, but it was first class, so it ended up being about $4.25 to ship it. Here's another one of the Stitch Fix items. I sold all 4 of these, and I had another size that I sold a few of, I think, of mediums as well. This dress was super pretty. I it's a shame the pictures actually on my listing did not do it justice. I had such a hard time, I even took it outside. If you see, I actually took it outside to my backyard near my fence just because I could not get the colors. No matter what I did, it was driving me crazy. So, but they must have did pretty well because all of them have sold now, both sizes that I had. This is Clean and Clear Lemon Juice Toner. It sold for $10, free shipping. This came with the makeup that I got. I think I paid about 60 cents a piece. They were brand new. It was a CVS liquidation that I got those from. This as well. 2 Garnier Skin Glow Boost Masks and Scrubs. This ended up having to go priority in a padded flat rate, but they sold for $12.95. I had these for probably 7 months, so it wasn't just there was not a whole lot of money in it. But the way I look at it is I paid under $2 for it, so I'm still in the profit, even though it wasn't great profit. But I'm going to do another video about my experience with buying pallets of health and beauty liquidations from my source, and talk to you about my experiences with that, the good and the bad. Unfortunately, there was a lot of bad. But if you have any questions about liquidation, about that kind of thing, definitely ask them in the chat below. I've been buying liquidations for quite a while, and I'm kind of getting away from it for right now because my garage is still pretty well full of a lot of liquidations, and I just kind of want to take a break and stick to yard sales in the bins for a while, and then maybe this summer I'll get back into doing some more liquidations. This is a Cook Street I found at a thrift store. They were having a clearance sale on men's shirts, and it was, no matter how old the tags were, they were 50 cents for men's shirts. And I think I picked up like 6 of these Hawaiian shirts. This sold for $19.95 full price plus $5.95 shipping. So I was really super happy about that. This is that kind of neat, it's a reverse print where it's bright on the inside and darker, like it's like the inside material on the outside. But that was a nice shirt. It was a great size. All of them were extra larges or extra larges and up. So for 50 cents, you can't beat it. So Alfred Dunner. These were brand new with tag pull-on pants. Another item that I sourced locally at a yard sale. It was, I believe, someone whose mom had been a hoarder of new items. She was just probably better to say a compulsive shopper. She just had dozens and dozens of brand new with tag clothing. I don't know if she got it on sale or whatever, but we ended up picking up a bunch of it for 50 cents a piece, all brand new with tags. And it seemed like the sweet spot for the pants was about $9.50 to $10 plus shipping, and so we sold a bunch of them for that. But hey, if you have 50 cents in it, that's a great profit. I'll do that all day long. You know, the pictures aren't hard to do, has tags, so I was happy to make that profit all day. Okay, this is just a little sale. It was $9.95 plus $4.95 shipping. It shows there's only 6 of these cabinet pulls. I actually got a giant bag, I think last summer, of these cabinet pulls for $5. I have sold them. All of the other sets, I decided, 6 sounds like a good number. The reason I did 6 is because it could still go first class at 6 of them. And I think I listed and sold 10 sets of them. And this was my very last set. I had actually had 8. 2 of them were open, and I just threw those in there, and it ended up still being right at 16 ounces. So I sent it first class, and they got a bonus. And the next thing, another item that I got in a liquidation, about 60 cents for makeup. This Black Opal, I had actually never even heard of Black Opal before I started doing liquidations. And I've pretty much everything that I had in this brand has sold. Actually pretty well. So I like to get makeup liquidations. I would probably do makeup before ever doing medications again. And like I said, I'm going to do a video on my experiences with the good, the bad, the ugly with the HBAs, and so stay tuned for that. If you want to be notified about that, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe below. You can hit the bell notification so when I have a video going live, it'll let you know. Next item are these Crocs. I have to say, terrible pictures. They kind of, there you go, that one is good and this one is good. You can see the quality of them. They were just slip-on Crocs. I had actually never seen Crocs like this. They sold for they sold best offer for $18 and they paid $10.95 shipping. Had them for a little bit. I got so many offers, but every offer I got was $10 and under. I'm just thinking, I'm not gonna go that low. But I figured it was going into winter time, and so people just weren't looking for it. Now that people are looking towards spring weather, they finally sold for a price that I thought was reasonable. This item is a Petra Fashion. And the reason I picked this up actually at a yard sale. I can remember back when I was a military spouse for years, and people had these Petra home parties where you went and tried on lingerie, and they had them in like every size, you know, from teeny tiny to plus size. And so when I saw Petra, I was like, wow, brought back, you know, flashback to like the 90s. So I was like, well, we'll try it out, and it weighed nothing. And I think I didn't pay more than 50 cents for it. And it sold full price, $19.95, and they paid shipping. So that was a nice little sale. I got an entire pallet of braces, ankle braces, wrist, knee braces, abdominal binders, things like that, all medical, mostly this Florida Orthopedics brands. They came from CVS as a liquidation, so I ended up, my cost of goods was $2 per unit. The vast majority of them, I was fortunate to be able to send those to Amazon. There were some knee, like chair pads and some other things that were bigger that would have been really bulky and hard for me to ship and make a profit. So I ended up sending those into Amazon FBA. But a few of them, of course, items that I ended up being gated on, including this one, I put on eBay, sold for $16.95. If you see here, I had two of those in that size, and both of those sold. The interesting thing is I had this particular one on Amazon for a medium and an extra large. Those are the other sizes I had, but the small I was gated. So if you are trying out Amazon, definitely, you know, multiple sizes, check every size, because all the braces that I have, for the most part, at least one of them I was ungated for. It was very odd. Now, I am not skilled in FBA at all. I look at it now and think, oh, I should have got in like right at the beginning, back when they were still like the bookseller. I didn't. So I'm definitely playing catch up now. And quite honestly, I'm an eBay person, but these braces just sold incredibly well on Amazon, so I took a chance and sent them in there, and I've sold quite a few and made, with those particular items, made a lot more money than I would have on eBay. But I'm happy to sell these ones on eBay, and the other ones I just kind of like let the money ride in from Amazon. So it's working out in my favor. That was actually a really good palette for me to buy, and I've been real successful with that one. Okay, I think we have one more item. Oh, the little Lily Grace tees. Any of these little t-shirts that are kind of the little preppy shirts, Vineyard Vines, Ivory Ella, Lily Grace. I picked those up because they all sell for me really well. Vineyard Vines used to sell a little better than it does now. This one, it's not a great seller. It sold for $9.95, I think. Yeah, $9.95 plus shipping. But I picked it up at the bins for probably less than 50 cents because it only weighed about 3 or 4 ounces for the whole t-shirt. So not a bad sale. Some people are all about it got to be $20 or over. I'm a part-time seller. I do like to source things that I'm getting 10 times my money. That's why I've kind of started going away from doing a lot of the liquidations, because a lot of times the profit margin is just not the same as if you buy something from the bins or from a yard sale. I kind of like those bigger profit margins and not having all of my money out. My last liquidation I bought was about $3,700, and it was a little culture shock for me to like have that money out there. And it being a big pile in my garage, it was a little shocking to my system. So I didn't want to repeat that anytime soon. So let me click out of here. Okay, I guess that is it. The other thing I wanted to say is my mom is my partner on eBay, and she loves any kind of giveaway. So I said that our channel, we would give lots of things away to our subscribers. So our first one is going to be a $20 Target gift card. Now, if you want to enter, love for you to enter, you have to do 3 things. Like our video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and comment below. Even if you just say sweepstakes or whatever you want to do, Target gift card, anything, just make any kind of comment below. And we are actually going on a Carnival cruise tomorrow, and we will be back on Monday, and we'll do that drawing on Monday, and would love for one of my viewers to win that. Hey, do it now when I have very few subscribers. Your chance to win is pretty great. That's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. Again, subscribe, thumbs up, and that's it. Have a wonderful day. I will be basking in the sun for the next few days, and we'll see you on the flip side.